àwọn ọlọ́pàá kò tí fún ló
Why he be say now only gra this guy understand to promote himself, to promote his music and his career. Now only gra just to offend people, go to police station, disease, get arrested, go to court and all those things. He not sabi any other means to actually promote himself, and that is really giving a negative image to Singer Portable. This guy is talented to an extent. He has a style and unique form of singing and all those things. But if you check the mate when they start together, when they come blow at the same time, you will now understand that Portable is to an extent stunted because of his style and strategy of promoting himself, and that is not really working on long term for him. That is something he needs to actually understand. But even they listen to other people. That is another thing that this guy has that is working against him. Recently, he was at a recent podcast and said a lot of things, and people are really commending him. But he tried, talking about why he didn't actually join people or prisoners to pray. According to him, he said, I refused to pray with my cell inmates when I was recently detained by the police, and gave reasons that, a lot of things, and a lot of people can really understand that based on the language, Yoruba language he spoke. But this guy also able to communicate with original English language. Let's listen to him.
You sell it for then I bless them with sell for because
what do you do? How you take bless them?
I give them money.
As you enter cell 4 for inside
ó dúró síbẹ̀ mo ní rọ ibi òsì lé mi pé ògo ni mí pé ó ní mo ní kí ló wọ̀ ṣe ó ní ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ òun pa yàn mo ń dúró sí ẹgbẹ́ mi owó ìṣàpàyàn.
Wait first.
bàjẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tán ló bá ní pé ní bàbá kan náà ní I don't share money for all of them I show love.
Inside cell you carry money enter cell.
No ṣé ọ̀n ni wá fún wa lóúnjẹ ni ṣé okay now ní withdraw owó lára àwọn family wo ni mo wá ẹni family nìyẹn tó bá léyìn sọnù ìyẹn ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́yìn yẹn bá ní ẹ pé ká gbàdúrà pọ̀ we should pray together mo ní rọ how go dey pray together ọlọ́run gbàdúrà irú àwọn àdúrà láì fi ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ra sẹ́ẹ̀lì lára olùkọ́ ní òun ti pààyàn kan òun ní òun ti pààyàn méjì ìkan ní òun ti pààyàn mẹ́ta mi ní tèmi òun ti pààyàn kankan àdúrà yóò lè gbà papọ̀.
Guys, you listen to what he said, why he didn't pray with people. I don't want to dwell much on Singer Portable, and he still went ahead in this same interview and spoke about the speculations people are having around that Davido actually bait him when he had recent issues with the government, the police, and all those things. But he said, no, Davido not being bait me and all those things. Let's listen to him so that you will get to hear from the horse's mouth.
There's a rumor that it's possible that Davido was one of or part of the people who released you from prison. Is that true?
No, God talk about that case. They only want to talk anything about the case because I respect the judge. But let me tell you something. Davido doesn't know anything about me. Davido don't come for me. He don't help me. Ní issue yẹn o. Ọlọ́run ló help me. Àtàwọn èèyàn mi. Àtàwọn fans mi. Gbogbo èèyàn blogger can post anything they like. Only God.
Yes,
now. God bless you.
I want to say something.
So, but God bless Davido. When you help me, God will help you.
Guys, you can now understand that this guy not get permanent enemy, not get permanent friend. That is something I got to understand about all of this. And somehow a lot is happening in Nigeria. A lot is happening, but not let Nigeria happen to you. That is what I can tell you. A person of Konga is a close friend of Dagreen to an extent before he died. Dagreen is one time a Nigerian rapper who rap in Yoruba language, and he was really famous at that time. This guy was involved in a car crash and then survived for some days. He was in the hospital. And according to Konga, he said that hospital where they put that green self, he not get light. And he actually begged so that he will be removed from the hospital, maybe taken to a better place and all those things. So, and that is issue that a lot of people are facing in Nigeria. Even celebrities, then they die because of this negligence. Check the case of Mobad. Check a lot of people. This Big Brother Nigeria boy that will rush to the hospital. A lot of things. You will understand this I'm saying. So let's listen to Konga so that you will get to understand. Make it not be like say are the two they narrate.
I was part of people advocating, let's fly that green out. But we don't have the voice. Because he was still alive after the accident for like a week or a week and a half. He was still alive. And they cry, they shout, guys, more fine way. How would they fly? Make move and come up for this place. Make them, they not fit treat them for a year. I see the way they for use where that place where they use and they do an experiment and take column or something. There was not even lights in that hospital.
Why would they?
Where we did there? We food there now.
But why would the people also? I'm sure his family was there too. Why would they take him to that kind? Somebody of his magnitude. Why would they take him to?
Not the only place where they get equipment be that for the whole Nigeria, I guess. But as for the shouts, they do no help. I wish there was a digital age, like there's this social media platform.
Guys, you've heard from Konga, and now when Nigeria happens to you, it go be like fin trick. A lot of people have died because of these kind of things, and when we complain, the politicians are quick to shut down the masses, and they don't want to take responsibility of what they were voted to do. These people not they do, and then they steal money and all those things. But when you talk about all of this, they could just use police harass you, DSS, everybody, army, and those intimidate you. So they don't want you to speak. They just want you to face what they are selling for you. So, may he so rest in peace, that green, because he not supposed to die. That is something I feel. But all right, my guy, something is dropping from Cubana Chief Priest, and this is a big sound. And we have to celebrate this. Remember that Davido came out to say, you know what? I produced a song for Cubana Chief Priest, and that song will be dropping on his birthday. And that song don't finally drop, and a lot of people are now responding to that. I think we got to catch a glimpse from that song so that you get to understand that Cubana Chief Priest, apart from making money from nightlife, hotel and all those kind of things, this guy now still entertainer. That is something I got to understand from this whole thing that is trending on social media. A lot of people are now responding to that. That is a big story out there.
I don't put them for their mind, say CPI will level at all. As plenty money coming, so they know again. What an idea, skipping money long, this is what
CP, Cubana Chief Priest, this guy they sing. You can go and stream that song and then get a vibes of it on your own. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.